Like, share, subscribe. Shouts out to the Lions Den community. And don't y'all forget to subscribe to the podcast show. Link will be pinned in the top of the chat.
Just name the channel who could bang with us. I'll prove that you are smoking dust. GTV Media is top notch in this game, y'all. You failures only have your self to blame, y'all. Cricket TV and their weapons make you suckers rock. Why don't you close your channel, crawl into a hole and die? Shout out to those who love our movement, no, we'll never flop until you get your mouth on LDBC. We are the underground outfit, y'all. We built this whole thing by ourselves, look in y'all. Independence start with self-preservation. If you can't take care of self, then how can you build a nation, y'all? Yeah, we got that merch for the ladies and yes, we even got that merch for the babies and we got appliances and everything that you will need. We got some banging songs that make anemic haters bleed.
All right, you guys. So y'all press 1 if y'all can hear me as y'all tap on in, and we get right to the funk, man. If y'all can hear me, press 1. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Press 1 if y'all can hear me. We're getting right to it. Not even no stalling, no questions, no nothing. Appreciate everybody. Y'all subscribe to the channel, share the video, like this video again, share this video, and we getting ready to get into this explosive breaking news that just went down today as the whole world has been hit. The whole world hip hop industry, and just period music industry and the entire United States and worldwide is paying attention to this case. Well, Sean Diddy Combs had a man who claimed that he was a male escort hired as a sex worker and that he was allegedly sexually assaulted by Sean Combs, in which he claims that Sean Combs told him that he need to shut up and basically need to watch himself, because if he could get Tupac up out of here, he could get anybody up out of here, is what this man alleged against Diddy. Diddy and his lawyers have denied that. This man stated, and remember, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that Cassie tape went down allegedly at the Intercontinental Hotel. Well, this man, he claims that Diddy R-worded him at the Intercontinental Hotel as well, when he was supposed to be going as a male sex worker for a freak-off session, in which he says that, basically, I guess he was, being contracted to have sex, is what he's alleging. Now, as we get to this, ladies and gentlemen, this situation is crazy, because tonight, ladies and gentlemen, this man now has did this, and I'm going to show you guys on the screen. According to reports, this man wants to now work with the feds. So this guy is not working with the feds currently, but he has now come forward and he wants to work with the feds to give the feds information about his, I guess, alleged eyewitness and him being involved in these freak-offs with the feds. So even as we come to the deadline, you have more people coming out the woodworks who were allegedly a part of these sex trafficking events, who are coming to give testimony, like I told y'all would happen against Sean Diddy Combs. Now, according to reports out of TMZ, it says a sex worker wants to tell the feds about the freak-offs, his attorney says. Now, according to this report, it says the male sex worker who today just sued Diddy for an alleged sexual assault during the freak-off now wants to help federal prosecutors in the criminal case against Sean Diddy Combs, right? Sean Diddy Combs, right? TMZ has learned. It said the man's attorney, whose name is Eric M. Baum, and Adriana Alcalde, tell TMZ, and I quote, "Our client is willing to cooperate with federal prosecutors in connection with the Diddy criminal case. It seems like this situation with our client is the pattern known as a freak-off described by the U.S. attorney According to the lawsuit that was filed yesterday, by the John Doe escort, it says that Diddy contacted this man, service, companion service. The escort apparently worked in Florida. He contacted the companion service the escort worked for in Florida. It says, and he traveled to New York City to have sex with Diddy and his female companion in a room in the Intercontinental Hotel. It goes on to say, during their sexual encounter, the trio allegedly engaged in behavior similar to what federal prosecutors describe as a freak-off in Diddy's original indictment. The escort says that Diddy ordered him to give oral to the woman for hours while performing degrading sexual acts on this woman. It says, according to the sources, it says that the woman is a high-profile witness connected in the Diddy criminal case. Y'all know who that is. We ain't got to say no names. It's a wrap. But you got niggas on here. Carcino comes in here and says that Diddy's innocent. He's walk free. Nigga, put 10 racks on that nigga. I got 10 racks to say that nigga ain't getting free. It says what's more is the escort says that Diddy basically spiked him with a bottle of water and or baby oil, rubbed it on his body, causing him to lose control of himself. The escort says he went to the bathroom, but Diddy followed him inside, anally violated him. And he says that Diddy then said, if I can get Tupac hit, what the F you think can happen to you? Which prompted him to keep his mouth shut. Worth noting, in the criminal indictment, there's no allegation Diddy ever assaulted or blanked a male escort or blanked one with a water bottle or baby oil. They're told that Diddy wanted the sex worker to stay in the room for a long time, just like a freak-off, which the feds allege sometimes lasted for days. It says our sources also say the escort did not see Diddy record the sexual activity, as is common in alleged freak-offs, although he didn't rule out that Diddy superstitiously videotaped the session. Diddy's legal team told TMZ, no matter how many lawsuits are filed, they're all liars. This man is now saying, ladies and gentlemen, that one of the girls, high profile, y'all know who it is, that's in the Diddy indictment, right? That's a victim in the Diddy indictment, was the one that he had sex with. We all know this man is named this woman, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, I told you guys this. Y'all don't have to believe me, but you better believe this. It seems like the Intercontinental Hotel is a place where this thing was going down. You understand what I'm saying? Now, let me say this to y'all. The brother Carcino came in here in the last video, standing 10 toes for Diddy. He asked me a couple questions, and I answered his questions, but I wanted to make sure I answered his question specifically, because he basically said that this is a witch hunt against Diddy. Everybody's lying against Diddy and all these other things. But the one thing you failed to realize and failed to state, my brother, is that Diddy's a liar. Now, what I'm going to do to you is I'm going to prove to you that Sean Diddy Combs himself is a lying, capping ass dude, point blank period. Now, remember this article right here? Sean Diddy Combs. This is after the Cassie lawsuit dropped. He immediately came out. Sean Diddy Combs vehemently denies R-word and abuse allegations from Cassie. But Kid Cudi corroborated Cassie's account that after they began a relationship, Combs allegedly blew up his car. Now let's keep going in this story. According to this report that came out, it says that she's alleging that over the course, speaking of Cassie, of their 10-year relationship, Diddy assaulted her multiple times, viciously beating her and R-wording her, and controlled every aspect of her life. The New York Times first reported she faced a cycle of abuse, violence, and sex trafficking, end quote, until their relationship ended in 2018, according to their lawsuit. The high-profile New York lawyer, Benjamin Brofman, representing Combs, 54, has in turn accused Cassie of trying to blackmail Diddy. In a statement he issued on that late Thursday, he said that his client, Diddy, vehemently denies these offensive and outrageous allegations. He said that Cassie resorted to filing a lawsuit riddled with baseless and outrageous lies after a failed attempt to blackmail Combs into paying her $30 million by threatening to write a damaging book about their relationship. Now, Diddy turned out to be a lying-ass, capping-ass dude because the videotape dropped. And when the videotape dropped, ladies and gentlemen, it was a wrap. Let me repeat myself again. When the videotape dropped, then Diddy came out, admitted to his wrongdoing as far as putting his hands on her, which he previously denied, crying, saying that he went to counseling and all this other stuff. But for some reason, everybody get the benefit of the doubt that's around Diddy. But the people that's accusing Diddy, oh, they turned out a black man. When this the only nigga right here that you can prove that lied. Think about this. The only person in all this situation that you have 100% proof that he lied about this situation with Cassie is Diddy. The nigga said he never abused her. He never did anything she said he did. That was a lie. That was on tape. He the only nigga that's been proven throughout all these allegations from people that's made allegations against Diddy. That's a liar. Think about this. Now let's go on. They gonna say ticket. Well, you gonna go real deep. Yeah, I'm gonna go all the way deep. Because the good brother, Sino, then asked me, he said, oh, well, ticket. Because I asked him, I said, bro, how can you stand beside Diddy when he did Cassie like that? Oh, he says, oh, well, he didn't hit her head. I said, bro, he could have killed her. He'd have kicked her head. Oh, well, he didn't hit her head. I said, that doesn't matter. That nigga intended to kick her head. And he was like, oh, well, he didn't do it. Nigga, that has to mean something that he tried to do it. If somebody tries to take somebody's life, nigga, do you give them credit because they didn't? No. Guess what? They going to prison for attempted murder, nigga. Period. And it's just that simple. Right? But he asked me, and he asked for the smoke. He said, well, what does that beating have to do with the case? Well, what is that charge? What is that beating? He ain't being charged for that. Yes, he is, nigga. And I told you he was. This is how you know these brothers have not been reading the information on this case. So what did I do? Came with that Ethan Napalm bomb on your screen right there. Paperwork, nigga. I bought the paperwork party in here, nigga. Now, let's look at the paperwork party right here, right? Now, you see on that screen right there, Carcino. See on that screen? That says sealed indictment. United States of America versus Sean Combs, my nigga. Now, I want everybody to pay attention. This is how you thoroughly cook a nigga right here. Right? Respectfully, though. This is how you thoroughly cook a nigga respectfully, right? Let's read the federal indictment in which, for the racketeering conspiracy alone, Diddy's facing life in prison just for the racketeering. Now, let's read this. The grand jury charge, count 1, racketeering conspiracy. The grand jury charges, and I put it on your screen, my nigga, so you can't say I'm capping, nigga. You asked for the paperwork, my nigga. You asked for this, so I'm going to give you what you're looking for. Racketeering conspiracy, count 1. The grand jury charges that for decades, Sean Combs, the defendant, abused, threatened, and coerced women and others around him to fulfill his sexual desires, protect his reputation, and conceal his conduct. To do so, Combs relied on employees, resources, and influence of the multifaceted business empire that he led and controlled, creating a criminal enterprise whose members and associates engaged in and attempted to engage in, among other crimes, sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, which is what we saw in that video, my nigga, when he wouldn't let Cassie leave, but beat the holy hell out of her and dragged her to the ground. That was kidnapping, my nigga. Arson, in which they're alleging, and I showed you right here that Kid Cudi alleged that the nigga blew his car up. You see that right there. He corroborated Cassie's story, and Combs allegedly blew up his car. That's right. Now, come on now. Let's get back here. All this right here in the indictment, my nigga. This is what he's being charged with. So when niggas say these lies, I'm going to bring the truth to these niggas' face. Right? Arson, bribery. Where's the bribery at, Ticket? Well, part of the bribery is that they said that the nigga paid $100,000 to have the videotape concealed and damaged, destroyed. The videotape of him whooping Cassie ass. But the brother didn't destroy that tape, obviously. and obstruction of justice. Let's keep going. This is all racketeering right here. So when niggas tell y'all that tape ain't got nothing to do with the fuck they talking about, excuse my French. Number 2, Sean Combs, the defendant, operated his business headquartered at various times in Manhattan and Los Angeles under a variety of United States-based corporate entities, including Bad Boy, let's get right into this, nigga, Entertainment, Combs Enterprises, and Combs Global. Corporate entities and the Combs businesses included, among other things, record labels, a recording studio, an apparel line, alcoholic spirits business, a marketing agency, and a television network and media company. Number 3, right? Let's just get right to it. It says, at all times relevant to this indictment, Sean Combs, the defendant, engaged in a persistent and persuasive pattern of abuse towards women and other individuals. This abuse was at times verbal, emotional, physical, and sexual. As a part of his pattern of the abuse, Combs manipulated women to participate in highly orchestrated performances of sexual activity with male commercial sex workers. At times, Combs and others acting at his direction made arrangements for women and commercial sex workers to fly to Combs' location. Combs ensured participation from women by, among other things, obtaining and distributing narcotics to them, controlling their careers, leaving his financial support and leveraging his financial support and threatening to cut off the same, and using intimidation and violence. Physical abuse by Sean Combs. Sino, this shit all in the goddamn racketeering indictment, my brother. So when you ask about, well, what that Cassie tape got to do with that, that beat don't have nothing. Nigga, he's being charged with that. It's right here, nigga. The nigga facing life for that ass whooping. I hope you knew that. It's right here in the indictment, brother. It says that physical abuse by Sean Combs, the defendant, was recurrent and widely known on numerous occasions from, right? Now, I want to show y'all this because the nigga asked me a question. That nigga came in here and asked me in the last video. He said, oh, what does that Cassie tape have to do? He ain't being charged with that, nigga. Yes, he is. It's right here in the fucking indictment, my nigga. It's right here. The guy. See, this is why black folk got to read paperwork, my nigga. Niggas just come in here telling y'all anything, nigga. And if you don't do your own research, you'll listen to that bullshit. Number 4, under the racketeering count, physical abuse by Sean Combs, the defendant, was recurrent and widely known on numerous occasions from at least in or about 2009 and continuing for years. Combs assaulted women by, this is what he's being charged with, Carcino. He's being charged with life in prison, nigga. Right here. For racketeering is a life charge by itself. It carries up to life, nigga. Right? On numerous occasions, from at least in about 2009 and continuing for years, Combs assaulted women by, among other things, striking. We saw that in the Cassie video. Punching. We saw that in the Cassie video, nigga. Throwing objects at. We saw that in the Cassie video, my nigga. And kicking them. We saw that in the Cassie video, my nigga. And guess what? The feds went even further, my nigga. They even put the tape in a fucking indictment, my nigga. These assaults were at times witnessed by others and included. See, Carcino, you asked me a question, my brother, and I'm finna answer your question. Max level ether, my nigga. When you asked me about that beating that was on that tape, you know, he ain't being charged for that. Yes, he is, nigga. It's under the racketeering, which he's facing life for just for the racketeering, my nigga. Read it right there, nigga, on your screen. That's why I put the indictment up there, my nigga. These assaults were at times witnessed by others and included one instance at a Los Angeles hotel in or about March of 2016, which he was captured on video and later publicly reported, where Combs kicked, dragged, and threw a vase at a woman as she was attempting to leave. That woman was Cassie, my brother. That was the tape, right? That was the tape. They have that in the indictment, nigga. They're using it as evidence, my nigga. Stop playing with me, bro. When a member of the hotel security staff intervened, Combs attempted to bribe the staff member to ensure silence. Combs, go to the next page. Combs' violence was not also limited to these women. It extended to his employees, witnesses, to his abuse, and others. Number 5, Sean Combs used the Combs business, including certain employees, to carry out, facilitate, and cover up his commercial sex. Those employees, including security staff, household staff, personal assistants, high-ranking supervisors, and other close associates, acted as Combs' intermediaries, and their conduct was facilitated and assisted by Combs' control of the Combs business. These are all the people that's going to be named in the goddamn enterprise list that's coming up in a couple of days. Co-conspirators of Diddy. They haven't been named yet. They'll be named in a couple of days. The Combs enterprise, right? Think about it. All this shit is being named right here, brother. So when you ask me, and I can go on, I got the whole goddamn thing up here, brother. But when you ask me about this, bro, it's all right here in the paperwork, my brother. It's all right here, bro, in the indictment. This is the indictment right here, brother. So when you said, hey, man, that videotape, he ain't being charged. Yes, he is, nigga. Is being charged under the racketeering, my brother. That's under the first count. He's facing life for that, my nigga. He's facing life for that. Right? Here it goes right here. All you gotta do is just read the pages, bro. Read right there. Read C right there, brother. Read C. Combs subjected victims to physical, emotional, and verbal abuse to cause the victims to engage in freak-offs. Combs maintained controls over his victims through, among other things, physical violence, which we saw in the Cassie tape, promises of career opportunities. We saw he gave Cassie a career opportunity. Granting and threatening to withhold financial support, and by other coercive means, including tracking their whereabouts, dictating the victims' appearance, monitoring their medical records, controlling their housing, and supplying them with controlled substances, brother. Right? All this shit is right here, my brother. It's right here. Right? Go down to D. D says, members and associates of the Combs enterprise, including Combs security personnel, at times carry firearms. On more than one occasion, Combs himself carried or brandished firearms to intimidate and threaten others, including victims of and witnesses to his abuse. In or about, now you say, where's the evidence, Carcino? Well, first of all, they found the they found defaced weapons in his home. In or about March of 2024, during the search of Combs' residences in Miami, Florida, Los Angeles, and California, law enforcement seized firearms and ammunition, including 3 AR-15s with defaced serial numbers, as well as a drum magazine, brother. Right? Brother. All this is in the racketeering right here, bro. It's all in the racketeering. That's just one count. He's faced with 3 different counts, brother. That one count right there, the racketeering, that video where Cassie was getting her ass whooped, he's being charged with that, brother. It's right here in the indictment, under the racketeering. So this is the reason why when everybody says, oh, but that Cassie tape got to do it, nigga, it's right in the fucking indictment. Y'all niggas got to open your eyes and read. It's right there. And that's the first count that they charged that nigga with. He facing life just for that. So when niggas tell y'all, hey man, what that tape got to do with anything? Nigga, that tape got everything to do with this shit. It got everything to do with this. The tape has everything to do with this. Everything. To the person who says you literally believe any story, nigga, you believe Diddy, motherfucker. And Diddy lied, bitch ass nigga, and then came back and admitted he lied, nigga. Shut the fuck up. I should block your ass for saying dumb shit, nigga. I should block you. You sound like a goddamn fool. You literally believe any story. Nigga, Diddy came out after Cassie dropped the lawsuit and accused the nigga of abusing her physically. He said he ain't never do none of that shit, nigga. Look at his statement right here. Lying ass, capping ass, hoe ass nigga. Look at his statement right there. He said it was all lies. And then when the videotape dropped, punk, guess what happened? You punk? Guess what happened when the video dropped? Your name's AP, you a punk. A punk. That's what your name stands for. AP, a punk ass nigga. So when the video dropped, then what did he do? Nigga came out crying and denying this shit, nigga. You think I'm capping, nigga? Okay, hold on. Nigga, I got the evidence, nigga. Right here. See, you niggas, something really wrong with y'all niggas' brains, man. See, the only person out of all these accusations that have been that have been proven as a liar is Diddy. It's Diddy. Period. He the only nigga. Let's get into it. Let's get into it, y'all. Hold on, let me make sure I get this right for y'all. I want y'all to hear this real good, because I don't want them niggas to have no capping, because ain't no cap in my rap, nigga, at all. Now let's get to it.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. Sometimes you gotta do that. I was fucked up. I mean, I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy and go into rehab. I had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
Y'all niggas is chumps. Now, to the brother who said that, y'all literally believe any story? Nigga, do you believe what Diddy said, bitch ass nigga? Do you believe what Diddy said, nigga? Diddy said, nigga, he did it. He beat her ass, he was wrong, nigga. Diddy said he went to rehab, nigga. After he lied about it. After he lied about it. And these are the type of bums y'all got running around here on YouTube, AP. That's lying. Sad, bro. Sad, bro. I'm saddened by the state of these chumps that's running around here, bro. I really am, man. It's a bunch of cowards running around here. I'm telling y'all this, man. This man is the only one that's been proven. Everybody talking about all these hoes lying. He the only one that's been proven to be a liar. Don't nobody want to hold that on him. He's the only one that has been proven, because the videotape proved he lied when he said he never abused Cassie physically. He says, look at the case. Nigga, I have the case on my screen, you dumb son of a bitch. You see that right there on your screen, nigga? You idiot. That's the case, nigga. Right there. See where it says count 1 racketeering conspiracy? Nigga, he's being charged as a part of whooping on Cassie's ass. For life, nigga. He's facing a life sentence just under the racketeering. He's being hit with 3 counts. 3 counts. 3. Right? He's facing life for that. Right there. Right there. That's what he's facing. Something is really wrong with you dudes, man. I don't know how they even let y'all exist around here, bro. And they literally talk about that right here in the indictment. They literally talk about what the tape is. I'm gonna go ahead and block you, dog, because you something wrong with your brain, brother. You blocked. I'm not gonna sit up here and argue with you all night. Period. The racketeering count alone is life in prison maximum. Minimum 15. What's wrong with these clowns? These dudes are straight clowns. It's sad, man, that this is the type of mentality they got going on running around here around YouTube, bro. And when I come out here and drop receipts on these bums, because that's what they is, a bunch of bums, and they get cooked, then they run up out here and ain't got nothing to say. They will call everybody else liars, but the only person that has been proven to be a liar in this Diddy case, out of all the people that's made the accusations, none of them went to court yet. The only person that is on papers proven to lie is Sean Diddy Combs. When he lied, when Cassie accused him in that lawsuit of physically abusing her, and he said he didn't. The day after she dropped that, the day she dropped the lawsuit, he said it was a lie. It was all cap. Then he paid her a settlement within 48 hours. And after he paid that settlement, the nigga said that he was innocent of everything she accused that nigga of, and all her lawsuit was lies. Then, shortly after he made that statement, the video dropped. Then that nigga came out with that weak ass apology, fake ass apology. This is the type of foolishness y'all got going on online. He's the only one out of all these people that have been proven to be a liar. And you got these dudes running around here, hooting and hollering, shucking and jiving it up, capping for a nigga who's been a proven liar. So they're gonna try to strip the credibility of people they don't even know. But they have seen Diddy is willing to lie. And guess what? If that tape would have never came out, Diddy would have been willing to live off that lie on Cassie and would have had all these niggas running around here. If that tape would have never came out, these niggas would have all said Cassie was lying about everything and she was trying to take the nigga money. When in fact, Cassie was telling the motherfucking truth about this nigga whooping on her ass. And that tape vindicated her story. And when that tape came out, niggas shut their mouth and they tried to move the goalposts because these niggas is punks. They don't have no respect to stand up. They don't know what real men do, right? And that's why I can't respect to stand around a lot of these niggas, because they chumps in real life though, nigga. They pick and choose, nigga. They pick and choose. They will demonize all these other women, even though Diddy has not proven that they're liars to this point. He's only accused them of being liars. But Sean Diddy Combs himself, Katie Shayla, what's up, girl? Salute to you. I see you in the building. You already know what it is. Y'all go subscribe to her channel too. Salute to her out there putting out all that great content. But Diddy is the only one that's been proven to be a liar. And that nigga got on the videotape and apologized. But you know what y'all didn't notice? All them niggas who was demonizing Cassie when she first dropped that lawsuit, ain't none of them niggas apologized to Cassie. Only one dude came out that I saw apologize to Cassie, and that was Slim Thug. The rest of these niggas on YouTube and all them niggas that was talking shit about, they ain't apologized. They ain't say, hey man, my bad for talking shit about you and saying you was a liar and all this other shit. Nigga Diddy a piece of shit, man. And niggas wonder why I stand on top of this shit, because that nigga is the only one out of all these people, whether you think people is lying, capping or not, he's the only one. The evidence has been displayed. Evidence have been displayed. And I salute Slim Thug, because Slim Thug, that took a man to come out, because Slim Thug was going hard on Cassie. But he's a real man, because he came out, when he seen he was wrong, he came out the same way he came out and was talking down. Slim Thug came out and apologized. I respect Slim Thug. I respect Thugger. I respect him. Straight up. Right? I respect him. Because a lot of these niggas, they weak. They ain't got no heart like that to come out and apologize. They don't. Right? Remember this? That's why I forever have respect for Slim Thug. Because he came out trying to stand up for the brother like he's supposed to. But guess what? When he seen he was wrong, he ain't stand on that lie. He said, nah, man, I gotta keep this shit real, man. That shit wasn't real. Rapper Slim Thug was a monster. See, now, let's talk about this. And let's play this, right? We're gonna play his apology, right? 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 So, let me play this right now for you guys. Because I want to play his apology so everybody can hear what he said. Cause like I said, I respect the brother for keeping it 100, standing on business. A lot of people ain't gonna do that. A lot of people gonna stand on a lie and they don't want to look bad. I'm just telling y'all this shit. Coming back and getting puffed, I don't believe in it, man. When shit go down, speak on that shit right then, or it's out of there. It should be null and void. You shouldn't even have no type of. Now, when he apologized, he put that shit out there, right? Right? And I'm gonna show y'all what he put. I respect the nigga. The nigga went online and the nigga straight up posted on his social media. Let me put this on the screen for y'all. Right? I respect him because he said, look, I tried to ride for the black man, but bruh, I can't accept this. Like, real talk. Any real man. I'm talking about any real man, nigga. Because a lot of these niggas got daughters around here, bro. See, they'll care if it was their daughter getting their ass whooped on. But since it's not their daughter, a lot of them niggas don't care. I'm telling y'all this. A lot of them niggas, they don't care. It ain't their daughter. Nigga, it ain't my daughter, nigga. I don't care. That's how niggas think. I'm telling y'all this. Let me put this on the screen. That's why I told you. You salute a real nigga when you see one, nigga. You see that right there? Put it on the screen for y'all. Yeah, it's sad, brother. But look at that right there on y'all screen. See how that brother came out, stood on business? He said, damn, Diddy. I tried to ride with the black man who had no charges yet, but I can't stand behind this. I'll take this L. And look at the last line right there. He says, apologies to Cassie and whoever else was on the right side this time. Bro, a lot of niggas didn't even have enough heart to do that. Come on, bro. That show you how sad some of these niggas is, bro. I'm telling y'all this. Think about that, bro. Think about it. Right? So, again, Diddy came out and denied it at first. Then he came out and apologized to Cassie. But these niggas want to talk about everybody else lying and haven't even been proved they lied. The only person that's been proved as a liar is Diddy. Think about that, y'all. Think about that. Right? So when they say, hey, man, what does that videotape have to do with the indictment? Nigga, tell them niggas, tell any goofy ass nigga that tell y'all that question. Go and look at Diddy's charges. Go look under racketeering and conspiracy, which he's facing up to life for, and read it right there on your screen, my nigga. Read it on your screen. It's right there under the racketeering conspiracy. Right there. See it? See it? See it? It's right under the racketeering, y'all. It's right there in the paperwork. And what he's being charged with. And the reason why that tape, which is going to be and has probably been entered into evidence, as you see right there, on that last line right there, in that last paragraph. Y'all see that? Last paragraph. Says it right there. It says, these assaults were at times witnessed by others and included instance at a Los Angeles hotel in or about March 2016, which was captured on video and later publicly spread. That's the Cassie video, y'all. When Combs kicked, you saw her do that to Cassie. Dragged, you saw her do that to Cassie. And threw a vase at a woman. She was attempting to leave. That's kidnapping. Right? When a member of the staff intervened, Combs attempted to bribe him. That's bribery. They say Diddy paid that man 100 racks. These are all the actions he's being charged with under the RICO. So when niggas say, hey, man, he ain't being charged, that's a misdemeanor. Nigga, they charging that nigga under a RICO felony charge, nigga. Thank you. Thank you. Right? Thank you. And the feds say that the reason why that videotape was so important is the feds allege that the part we didn't see, which I'm pretty sure that when they go to court and y'all see the whole tape, because remember, we only saw a little piece of the tape. We only saw the part where we needed to see Diddy whooping that girl ass. When the feds go to court in May, the feds are going to show, in my opinion, they probably, because at that time, that day, a video that hot, I guarantee you, the video staff, they didn't just keep that part of the video. They probably went and kept all those videos that went into the different parts of that day. The video when they came inside the front door of the hotel, who came inside the front door, the elevator videos, who went inside the elevators, who went upstairs to what floor Diddy was on, and who walked to Diddy's room. They probably have all those videos that the feds probably have and may show in court. And then you'll see if the feds can tie between those videos and put allegedly a sex worker in that room, along with documentation and paperwork, flight records, amongst other things, testimony that that indeed was a freak off that Cassie was trying to leave. She was held against her will and beaten when she tried to leave that room. And if you look at that lawsuit that came out today, that this mystery man is now willing to work with the feds to give them information because he says that he was a part of a certain freak off in New York where this high profile woman was in the room, a part of that threesome. He said he's willing to give the feds testimony on that. And so I say to everybody, these people talk and they don't even use their minds. I'm willing to bet everybody that's listening to this video that that day that Cassie took that ass whooping in that hotel, I'm willing to bet good money that whoever was controlling the video room, they didn't just get the beating on video. I'm willing to bet they went and pulled all the videotapes for themselves from the elevator, who came up and went down to that floor, the other videos of who went down that hall to the room, because you know we never saw the video of Cassie coming out that room. But I'm willing to bet y'all that the other camera down the hall, from the other angle, the feds got that from that guy. See, at that time, the only thing Diddy probably was interested in was that beating part of the video, because he never thought it would come to this. Now he probably wishes he got all those tapes from that hotel, because now when you look at those other videos, when they go to court and they show those other angles that we didn't see on TMZ, and they show the angles of which room Cassie came out of, because you know there are videos on every hallway. In a hotel like that, they've got multiple videos in those hallways. Videos in the elevator showing who came up and went down. I'm willing to bet y'all that they're going to put that sex worker in that room through videos. And you know what showed me how devious that these officials and officers can work to get whatever information they want? Go back to the Young Dolph trial, when everybody didn't know all of the information that the Memphis Police Department had collected. The Memphis Police Department had all the videos. They had the videos from Young Dolph's killer leaving his hotel room or leaving his apartment, going outside, getting inside of the vehicle in which the murder was committed. They have the street videos of him driving to the crime. They even have videos of days before he committed that crime. What do you think the feds got? I'm willing to bet when that boy or that woman who was controlling that video room that day saw that beating, and they went and offered him allegedly $100,000 for that tape, I'm willing to bet he made copies of all those videos that day from everybody who went in and out that hotel, up and down that hall. We only saw a small part. The same way in the Young Dolph murder case, we only saw a small part until it went to court. And in court, all of the internet conspiracies and lies were exposed because they showed y'all the full video. And the full video was unbelievable, how they had everything lined up. You wait and see. That shit gonna be a movie. Do they have the video of the alleged sex worker going into that room? Do they have the video of what happened after that video cut off on TMZ, CNN, where we saw Cassie get the holy hell beat out of her? What happened after we saw that video cut off when Diddy threw that flower vase, flowers at that girl? What happened? What happened? The video got cut. You think that was the end of that video? Who left out of that room, out that hallway later on that day? That whole hall had to have been reserved for Diddy, because with all that noise, nobody came out of any room during that time. Think about it. Boy, it's going to be a movie. And then in a couple of days, the enterprise list is going to be released. That enterprise list is going to be released of co-conspirators. And when that enterprise is released, that list, we're going to see who else is locked up or who isn't. But I'm willing to bet you that 95 to 100% of those people who were co-conspirators in this case willingly flipped and gave testimony to help the feds get an indictment with Sean Diddy Combs. I'm willing to bet that they gave up how they conducted operations, how they handled certain transactions, where the records for those transactions could be found, and how every single thing worked, and how they could link it to them, because the feds are not going to give you a plea unless they can corroborate your story and use it in a court of law to help convict Sean Diddy Combs. The arson allegations, in which they accused Diddy of arson, I'm pretty sure they're going to come with that report from the fire department, who had to investigate the fire on that car that day. And I'm pretty sure when they do that investigation, and when they did that investigation, and they wrote that report, that they wrote that that was an arson, and how that arson was conducted. And we have to figure out, nobody asked any of these questions, but I'm going to present this to y'all today because I think on a whole different level than all these dudes. Nobody ever asked, did it get caught on tape? What do you mean, Ticket? Everybody has a Ring doorbell. Everybody has cameras around their homes now. You see all of these things getting caught. People have cameras in their cars that they have Teslas. I'm willing to bet, did they have video? Had they received video evidence that that car being destroyed was an arson? You never know if somebody got that video and kept that video. There's video cameras everywhere. Y'all see it in all these cases where out of the blue, somebody had a Ring camera, street cameras. There's cameras everywhere, always recording, right? These are the things you guys have to think about when you're talking about the feds. See, people don't think about these things. They don't think that the feds are going to go ask all those workers, how did you guys book flights? How did you guys make payments? Which banks did you take money out of? Can we go get those bank records from where you made those withdrawals? You say you withdraw $25,000 on this day. Prove it. Which bank? Which account? And they can always go back and verify those stories and check those accounts and see who took those money out of those accounts, to see if these people's stories mixed and the stories matched up. What about those flights? Flight records of people who allege that they were flown here and flown there, paid. All of these things are what I believe that we're going to see during this trial on May the 5th. And I believe that the feds have not revealed all of their information. They will play dirty with Diddy because they understand that Diddy is a different type of animal. And when I say play dirty, I mean Oh, well, Your Honor, we just came up with this evidence at the last minute. That way, they have reasons for not allowing Diddy's team to see the evidence to be able to do anything before a trial. Pretty sure you guys are going to see all of these things. And then the witnesses, they're not going to put witnesses on the stand with criminal records. They're not going to put witnesses on the stands who are convicted felons. They're going to have everyday working citizens who allegedly participated in devastating acts of assistance, meaning working in certain avenues to help set these things up, that are not going to be willing to go to prison for 15, 20, or 30 years and leave their families. But instead, they're going to flip and give up the whole thing. Remember, I told y'all this first. When it goes to court, you watch how it play out. All you had to do is read the paperwork. It's all right there in the paperwork, man. And once you read that paperwork, then you will understand why that Cassie video tape means everything in this case. Because the one thing is to have witnesses give testimony, but it's another thing when you can link that testimony with actual video of this man whooping on that girl ass. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I don't think Diddy will ever see the light of day ever again. He may have one or two co-conspirators that stand up with him, but I believe everybody else gonna fold like a cheap tent. Did you hear what ASAP Rocky's lawyer said on the Breakfast Club? ASAP Rocky's lawyer said that Jay-Z doesn't see eye to eye with Diddy. ASAP Rocky's lawyer said that he was presented that case and he rejected it. ASAP Rocky's lawyer said that Diddy and Jay-Z are not friends. He said it all on the Breakfast Club. And all the things I told y'all from the very beginning, this same guy that just got his client off, who was facing 24 years in prison, said the same thing I told y'all about Diddy's current lawyer. Right? So when your lawyer, Anthony Rico, quits and says under no circumstances, then when ASAP Rocky lawyer goes on the Breakfast Club and says on the Breakfast Club that he was presented to take a look at this case and wanted nothing to do with it at all. He wanted nothing to do with it. That was damning. And then the reason he gave for not working with Diddy should let y'all know all y'all need to know.
Got involved in. I thought were absolute BS. I really did. There were certain cases I wouldn't get involved in. When you take a step back, right, and I'm sure people have asked you 1,000,001 times, and you look at, for example, this Diddy case. Yeah. Would you do a lot of things different than his attorneys actually doing? Because it seems like they're already losing, and it doesn't make sense. What would you do different? Well, I wouldn't go out in the press and make pronouncements that are later disproved quickly, because you tend to lose credibility. I mean, there's this whole thing, like this stupid baby oil thing, right? Who cares? First of all, how many bottles of baby lotion he had in his house, right? But that became like this battle line, and they went out and said, oh, he just bought them in bulk at Costco, right down the block from his house, and that's why he has it. So no big deal. He bought baby lotion. First of all, it's 1,000 bottles. No one buys 1,000 bottles of baby lotion in bulk. But that was what he said. Of course, then Costco then comes out with a statement. No, we've never sold baby lotion in our life. Jesus. Not one Costco store ever sold baby lotion. So, boom, now it looks like somebody's lying, right? You don't need that kind of stuff.
Or the Cassie video, too. And they came out strong before the video dropped.
Right. But that was before he charged them.
Yeah.
Now, look, here's the thing with the Cassie video. That's horrible. It's cringeworthy, right? You don't do that. You don't put your hand on a woman.
Now, right? He said that he was given an opportunity to look at that case, and he said he wouldn't touch it. Let's get to that part.
Leo testified, and we proved that he did not know that this other guy, Armento, had a gun. Now, I just told you I represent all these cops in different cases, major cases, the Lehman case, all these cases. I represent that particular moment. When I represented Trump, a lot of people hate me for that. when I represent someone like Rocky or Meek, other people hate me for that, right? And I don't care. I don't lose sleep. I have mirrors. As long as I can look in the mirror and I do the right thing, and I don't mess around, and again, as long as I'm comfortable, like with the Trump thing, I thought the case I got involved in, I thought were absolute BS. I really did. There were certain cases I wouldn't get involved in. When you take a step back, right, and I'm sure people have asked you 1,000,001 times, and you look at, for example, this Diddy case. Yeah. Would you do a lot of things different than his attorneys actually doing? Because it seems like they're already losing, and it doesn't make sense.
You go back and listen to that full interview and what he said about that Diddy case. And not only what he said about that Diddy case, but why he said he would not take that Diddy case, and why he said he didn't take the Diddy case. And he said, and I quote, because of his link and association, friendship with Jay-Z, Rock Nation, Desiree Perez. He said that. Kind of tells y'all something. Should tell y'all something.
You don't do that. You don't put your hand on a woman. I don't care what alleged to have non-consensual, and people think like, oh, he's guilty. But in case, as another case, I said I would not be interested. Really? I just wouldn't be. No. That doesn't make me guilty of everything else. Now, I don't know enough about the case. I was asked to take a look at the case. As another case, I said I would not be interested. Really? I just wouldn't be. No. Same reason. Connection is. It's different a little bit. I represent Rock Nation. A lot of people in Rock. I'm very close with Jay and Desiree Perez, who's most amazing. Like, love him. Bomb of a boss. Jay, love him. Amazing. Jay Brown. All those people are just like, they really are special people, and they, that's sort of family to me. And I don't think they're sort of see eye to eye on things. See eye to eye with. Last question on that. Diddy. Do you think he should have got bail?
Say that again, please.
I don't think they see eye to eye with P. Diddy.
I just want to throw that out there.
No,
because, remember everybody was saying,
they were best
they were like, when Jay said they weren't friends, everybody was like, so they were in pictures together all the time.
Okay, everyone was in picture with P. Diddy at one time or another, because I went to a party. But when things got real, years and years ago, they didn't see eye to eye. Do you think he should have got a bail? And
Now listen to what he said about this, and I'm going to let it go. He says, and he blasted Diddy's lawyers for how they approached that whole bail situation. You gonna tell I ain't even got to play it. You going to tell the judge, hey, yeah, we want bail, but we going to put him on Star Island on a goddamn. We going to put him on Star Island in a mansion with a dock. But then the damn lawyer, Mark Anglifo, the goddamn fool, gonna sit up there talking about something, but yeah, we ain't got no boat. Nigga, I swear to God, I want to come through that goddamn. He told the judge with a straight face, when the judge said, well, where y'all gonna put Diddy? He said, yeah, in his mansion in Miami in Star Island. Yeah, it's got a dock and water, but we ain't got no boat and we ain't got no helicopter. Are you crazy? Bail denied. Bail denied. Jag, what up, baby? Salute. Bail denied. And they all giving y'all the same answers. Y'all peep that? Charlemagne answered the question before he answered the question. He was like, oh, yeah, they ain't seeing eye to eye. He said, yeah, they ain't seeing eye to eye. It's like everybody been told that Jay-Z and them ain't seeing eye to eye with Diddy. That separation has been made. But only on YouTube you get called a buck dancer if you call out Diddy. But when Jay-Z say he don't know Diddy, he don't know who this nigga is. In the history of any types of thing like that, when you've always separated yourself from your people, everybody always calls you a sellout or things like this. Only in this case, ain't nobody saying nothing. Now all of a sudden, do nobody friends, want nobody cool, want nobody close? Come on, man. Y'all let me know what y'all. And see, this is the thing. I'm gonna say this before I leave. That's what destroyed me the most. These niggas want you to stand on business that them niggas won't even stand on each other for. Cause when the shit get going tough, these niggas get to going out. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Why they ain't standing with her? Why they ain't standing with her? Nigga get mad because people who don't even know this man, anyway, I ain't willing to stand up, put my reputation up for a nigga who I seen whooping this girl ass on tape. But niggas who known this man for 25 plus years will tell the whole world, I don't know that nigga like that. We was just, you know what I'm saying? And everybody just shut their mouth and go with it. But then they call everybody else a buck dancer, but they won't call that shit out. Niggas ain't got no soul. I don't respect the niggas, man. Period. Telling y'all this, bro. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Like, share, subscribe, man. Like, share, subscribe. You gonna tell me? I want y'all to really think about this shit now. This man just got ASAP Rocky off. Rocky was facing 24 years. And you know they was gonna hit him hard if he got found guilty because the nigga turned down 6 months, which he would have did 3 of. So if he goes to trial and they convict him, they're gonna hit that nigga they're gonna hit him with the whole meal. This lawyer beat that case. You know Diddy was looking at that case like, damn, that nigga wouldn't beat that case. When they turned down to 6 months, he was facing 24, he beat that case. Go get me him. All these lawyers is trying to get paid. When lawyers turn you down, when you big money nigga, cause you know Diddy was coming with that bag. Lawyer turn you down and say, nah, I don't want that money. I'm cool with this guy. Nigga, that's all y'all need to know. That's all y'all need to know. This nigga say I got an uncle around the industry that wasn't close like that. Fuck out my face, nigga. I go off what they say, nigga. Them 2 niggas said they was brothers. Period. I don't care about what nobody else say. I don't want to hear about no uncle, cousin, niece, nephew, granny, Nene. I don't want to hear about none of that shit, nigga. I don't want to hear about no lame ass excuse like that, nigga. I heard from they mouth, nigga. The horse's mouth, nigga. That's why when these chump ass niggas be coming on here talking about some, hey man, y'all, nigga, Diddy came out and apologized and said that he was wrong for what he did to Cassie. So why all these whole ass niggas taking up for him? When he said out his own mouth what he did was wrong. By putting his hands on that girl. Make it make sense? Think about what I said. Nigga, I'm going off what they said, nigga. They said they was brothers, nigga. They said they was family, nigga. I ain't say that shit. They been saying that shit, nigga. Now you want to take what they said and change it what they said, talk about what somebody nieces or nephew or somebody that's close. Oh, I know an uncle Bobo. Nah, nigga, we don't want to hear none of that, nigga. When I heard from they mouth, nigga, fuck out of here, bro. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. This how you cook niggas, straight like that. This how you stir fry niggas. Niggas cannot get around. Niggas cannot get around. Paperwork party, nigga. When them niggas ask y'all, this all y'all gotta say on YouTube. When these crazy, deranged people ask y'all, they don't have no common sense. Yo, man, what that Cassie beating gotta do with this case? Nigga, it's in the indictment. Tell them niggas to pull out their contract, nigga. Tell them niggas to turn to page 3. That's what you gonna tell them niggas. Pull out my contract. Turn to page 3, nigga. That's what you tell them niggas to do. And read it right there in the indictment. Under count 1, racketeering conspiracy. Where it talks about that goddamn videotape. And the way that nigga put that beating on that girl. Y'all niggas crazy as hell. Like, share, subscribe, man. Salute to all of y'all for tapping on in, man. Appreciate all y'all, man. Love, honor, and respect, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute y'all. I'm gone, man. I'm tired of cooking these niggas, man. This shit overcooked, burnt, nigga. Ain't nothing else to cook. Ain't no more meat left on the bone.
All right, you guys. So we appreciate everybody that popped in, supported this video. Make sure that you guys shop our merch. We got that new A-Weapons merchandise right there below this video. All you got to do is look below. The links will be pinned at the top of the comment section as well to get the merch, to donate, support the channel, and subscribe to our podcast show. You'll see all those links pinned at the top of the comment section of this video. And we appreciate everybody that supports this channel and our networks. Also, that straight drop weight loss formula. Go to the website. You guys will see that. A link for that will be pinned at the top of the comment section as well. Go right there for all of your weight loss needs. Straight drop weight loss formula. We have a lot of testimonials on the website. You can go to www.str-8-drop.com and get you some of the weight loss formula today. Take your weight loss serious. Get in the gym, work out, exercise, and do what you got to do to stay on point. We appreciate everybody that's been locked into this video. Again, all the links are pinned at the top of the comment section below. Salute to all of y'all. And again, we appreciate everybody who support what we doing over here.